It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll get a look here at Trey Lance. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the...
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up. And we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the award goes to him, and it did.
Yeah, I agree with you totally. He was so good, they just couldn't ignore him.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. The Lance going to throw. His throw here is incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Go now. First down, Lions.
From midfield, here's Lance. He's got it complete to Gibbs. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
It's a gain of 3. And the Lions first down.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Well, this defense for the Bears, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Working from the gun, Lance. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bears will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Hands it off out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They need to block in the back. Offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Murray going to throw. His throw's going to be incomplete. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the Bears getting the road victory, so they'll look now to take the season series here at Soldier Field. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down right there at the 20-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. 9 yards that time. Murray now on 1st down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bears at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, you got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw taken in by Watkins here. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Gets past one man, and he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Eluding the pressure right. Well, throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. Well, they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Murray's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I think we all understand his disappointment. He didn't quite get to the end zone, and you know it's just got to be tough to see a yard line underneath you after a play like that. Still, all in all, a huge play, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Kyler Murray, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Off of play action, here's Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Lance. It's caught by Davis.
Complete to number 13. A 7-yard pickup.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Lance. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Lance now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, line, Smith, red.
Now a play fake. Lance under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Lance looking to throw it. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
And the Lions first down.
Lance now on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Throwing his Lance on third down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I think that's a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings that fourth.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
Murray now to throw. Flushed out right. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Yeah, good for 19 on a first down. Murray now. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Kyler Murray with his second touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing now is Lance. Completes it to Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead, and this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Lance.
And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox on the punt.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This will be taken at the 10. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Steps away. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Baron Browning
coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5. Now Murray throwing on second down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down. Here's Murray. They'll roll him out right.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Lance. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up third down.
Shotgun now for Lance.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down now, but the clock continues to move.
And Lance going to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now a 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Into the hands of Williams across the formation.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Running right through it. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Murray now running right on the option. Breaks through the contact. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And quickly they get to the line.
That's good for the Chicago Bears.
Murray now on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Quez Watkins, 59 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. The Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Lance now on 1st down. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Ready. And the Lions 1st down.
Here's Lance to throw it. This pass down the field for Gibbs. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Trouble, 38.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Lance. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coach. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 58 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Well, big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. On play action, it's Murray. Going deep here for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Running right on the option is Murray. Dances by him. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. 29 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Lions 3.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Lance.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And it's a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take it.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. On 1st down, Lance. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's Lance. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 28-10. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And he returns this to the 22.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Rolling to his right.
That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
At the 6-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown, Bears! From 6 yards away. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25.
After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been
back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Lions on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Lance looking to throw it. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
a short game that doesn't get him the 1st down. Brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Check, pink.
4th down to give to Gibbs.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
And Lance now to throw. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
40-yard line.
Check white. Switch. Yellow. Lonnie. Smith red.
Operating from the gun. Lance. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Lions are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A gain of 3, second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And Detroit back in possession of the football. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
And 9 at the 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Lance. And then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
First down, Lions.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Now Lance again.
His throw incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the second time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
That's coverage you'd expect to send a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Desperation time here. Lance. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 117 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Hands it off out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defense in front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Okay, ready?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Opposite. Green. Hut, hut.
Throwing now is Lance. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Milton Williams collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or